It was in a state of utter confusion. Nat greeted me very pleasantly, but not as nearly as warmly as she'd been on the phone the night before. She was in the kitchen preparing a basket lunch, and our conversation, for the most part, was monopolized by Skipper. She did say that she did not have to go on the picnic, but Caroline said it would offend their host as they were expecting Nat to go, and I agreed with Caroline. Nat then said I could go, but it might be embarrassing to me because she had represented herself to all of the people she had met out here, as well as new acquaintances back in the Southeast as Mrs. Powell, a widow. Caroline then spoke up and understandingly said that if Nat had agreed to an annulment, which I had asked for, all of this would not be necessary. About that time, a gentleman arrived who Nat introduced me as a friend of Heidi's. When I was there before, another friend of Heidi's dropped in. Obviously, there were probably more after her and her money when she divorced Paul. As it was then approaching noon, when their picnic hosts were scheduled to call for them, I said I would take leave to Nat. I would see her next Saturday, and I would call her from Sacramento in the meantime. I was not impressed by all this and thought I smelled a rat somewhere. The next night, last Monday, I decided to call her and see what her story now was. She opened the conversation not warmly, not coolly, and began by criticizing their picnic host quite severely for returning to the apartment and staying until their liquor ran out at about 1:30 that morning. Next, she talked about some of her friends and then turned her conversation to me. Without me asking, she said that she and Heidi thought it was best if she resumed her previous marriage name and that her, Nat's attorney, told her it was perfectly legal to do it. Suddenly, she then went on to chew me out very thoroughly and said that she was suing me for a divorce on the grounds of desertion. This very abrupt 180-degree turn startled me for a moment, but I kept my temper and reason under control. I told her that was okay with me. The sooner the better, and she would have my complete cooperation in the matter. Sorry, I have to do a last part.